everybody. This is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 6. Yes, I'm right. Race number 6 in season number 2 of the Napa Truck Series. We are here at the Pocono Raceway for the FireChat 150, a 10-lap race around this 2.5-mile speedway in Pocono, Pennsylvania. And for the first time since at least last year, I actually have my good friend, whose name, you don't need to say your name. But anyway, I have my good friend here commentating with me. He's 8 years old, and he likes cars, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because these are trucks, but they're still cars, when you think about it. Anyways, let's get to the starting lineup here for this 10-lap race. Tristan Walker on the pole. Alongside him, Tyler Selzman, Abe Troxel, Austin Spencer, Garrett Zenor, Christian Master, Trey Barto, Alex Bonsinor, Jesse Turner, excuse me, Nicholas Amadio, Stuart Gratton, Donathan Duthit, Dean Wickard, Henry Lace, Nicholas Gratton, Cameron Gaju, Johnny Bryant, Joe Arvin, Alonzo Riley, White, Clint Buchanan, Elijah Gordon, Nathan Stapleton, Davey Johnson, Tristan Allen, Max Newworth, Nick Pericles, Blaine Keys, Matt Dallio, Cameron Garlington, Anthony Lopez, Ben Clark, Kevin Gandara, Jacob Reed. I thought I already said Jacob Reed. I don't know. I'm out of my mind today. Caleb Hoffman and Colby Jackson. That's the full field starting here today at Pocono. I originally tried to record this, but it was a lousy race, so I'm doing it again. So which car do you want to win?
19 or 23.
19 or 23?
Or 99 or 13.
Oh, somebody just blew up.
Really?
Garrett Zenor. Really? Okay, yeah, I know. We're doing this all over again, but we're going to have to... Whoa, wrong one. I'm going to redo that because we're not going to allow that to happen. Everybody needs to start the race. And...
He actually blew up?
Well, I don't think he blew up, but I think just had a problem and couldn't start. Hopefully everybody rolls off this time. And it does appear that everybody is. So that's good. So 10 laps here at the Pocono Raceway. One of the shorter races of the season here in the Napa Truck Series. And Tristan Walker starts on the pole in the number 23. And alongside him, it's Tyler Selzman on the outside lane. I don't think we're going to have as much passing as we've had in the Cup Series races here, just because the trucks have totally different physics than the Cup Series. But anyways, we're ready to get this race started. 10 laps of action. And we are green flag racing up the Pocono Raceway. So I'm going to ask you right now, do you want to see crashes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Because if we have a crash here, that's going to take away a lot of the racing. On the outside, Tyler Selzman for the lead. Okay, he doesn't want crashing anymore. But Tyler Selzman on the outside takes the lead from Tristan Walker. The outside lane is going to be the place to be most of this race. Austin Spencer right behind the 13 is going to try to get underneath them through the tunnel turn. He actually might be able to do it. They're now side by side for the lead as they head down the backstretch in between turn 2 and turn 3. We'll see what happens going into turn 3. The 74 on the inside of the 13. And Spencer on the inside. Isn't going to quite clear him yet, but he's going to do it down the front stretch. So maybe I was wrong about the outside lane working, because Austin Spencer just got that inside to work in turn 3. Tristan Walker in the 23. To the inside of Selzman in the turn 1. Turn 1 is definitely the place to be on the outside. And you see Selzman getting a great run in this 13. Outside of Tristan Walker, but Austin Spencer in the 74. If Spencer or Selzman win this race, they would be the all-time winningest driver on Napa Fan, with 9 wins. Here comes Garrett Zenor to the inside of Tyler Selzman. They're side by side in between turn 2 and 3. But this time the outside is going to get the push, and Selzman's going to remain in second. Pole sitter Tristan Walker still stuck on the inside lane, battling for third right now with Garrett Zenor. But it's still Austin Spencer in the 74 out front. So what do you think of the race so far?
Hasn't been any crashing, which is good.
Yeah, he's right. There hasn't been any crashing, which is a good thing. Originally, I think the first time I recorded this, I think I had it at 101% strength. I toned it down to 98%, which is quite low. Here comes Bonxinor trying to get underneath of pole sitter Tristan Walker. But he's not going to be successful. Here comes the 13 of Tyler Selzman. It looks like he might have a run here on Austin Spencer for the lead. Nah. Here comes Garrett Sonor with a run on the 13. Nobody's going to get around anybody. Single file. Top 6 right now. Bonxinor trying to make some noise on the inside. But it's really hard to make noise on the inside here at Pocono. Basically, this race, if you get out front, you most likely will stay out front. Which, I don't know why I even have a race here if that's the case. Walker might get a run. No, he's not going to. Bonxinor might get a run on Walker here because he's got the inside. He's got the outside, and Walker had the inside there. But that will not be the case. And will remain single file throughout the first, now 6 cars. Amadeo right now running in 6th. Bonxinor trying to utilize that outside lane now. See, Walker might have a run here on Garrett Sonor. Not going to be able to do it quite yet. Sonor, he's going to bump Selzman out of the way and take 2nd. Sonor really came in late to that inside going into turn 3, and he's going to be able to pass Selzman, and Selzman falling back now on the outside. Very interesting pass there by Garrett Sonor. Now Austin Spencer, he's still out front, but he might have to worry now with this 31. He has a way to get around people. Walker, he's 3rd in the 23. Selzman trying to regain composure on the outside. Here comes Sonor. He has a run on the 74. Not going to be able to get underneath him through the tunnel turn here. Walker has a run in the 23. He might be able to dip down underneath the 31. Nope, or maybe, yes. Walker's going to get a nose underneath of Sonor, but he's not going to be able to make it stick. And Sonor lost a little ground there to Austin Spencer, and Spencer's going to stay out front. Whoa. Yeah, whoa is right. We've gone caution-free this whole race so far, which is a good thing. We're halfway through this race now. Race taking a little longer than I thought it would. But hey, that's okay. Walker trying to get around Sonor on the inside. It's not going to happen. Sonor's going to get the run on the outside. And he might close in on Spencer. No, Walker actually made that inside lane work with help from Tyler Selzman behind him. You see Selzman bumping this 23. Trying to push him through the tunnel turn. Not going to be able to get that 23 around the 31. Selzman's actually going to try to get underneath the 23 now, but he's not going to be able to do it. It's really hard to stay side by side in the top 5 here. See Selzman and Bonxinor side by side. Bonxinor getting a run on the outside. And Sonor closing back up on the 74. He actually has a run to the inside of him now. But remember, turn 1 is not the place to get a run on the inside. It just doesn't work. Did Sonor lead that lap? Nah, I don't think he did. Spencer did lead that lap. So Spencer has led every lap so far in this race. Now Walker to the outside of Garrett Sonor. And that's going to allow the 23 to regain 2nd. But nobody has been able to get around the leader, Austin Spencer. And the reason for that is Austin Spencer is out front. He doesn't have anybody to pass at all. And because of that, he doesn't have to make any mistakes trying to pass anybody. But he might get past here. Walker to the inside of Spencer. They're side by side for the lead in between turn 2 and 3. Will Walker get a run on the inside here? Spencer did it to him early on in the race. They're side by side. Who's it going to be at the line? They're still side by side. That's good news for Spencer. I think Spencer's going to barely lead that lap. Sonor on the outside. Tristan Walker is getting a good run on the inside. Will he be able to make it stick? I didn't do that right there. He's going to stay side by side with him, I think. Look at that Grattan back in there with Sam Adio moving down to the inside. Walker now on the Senor now on the outside of Tristan Walker. And Spencer remains out front.
Is he going to win?
He might. Most likely, actually. He probably most likely will win because nobody's been able to get around him. Just as I say that, Senor with a run on the outside, but it's not enough to get to the 74 of Austin Spencer. They're 3 wide. Bongsinor, Selsman, and Grattan now moving into the picture. That 17 is coming on the inside, but that's the inside, and it's very hard to come on the inside. See Senor here running the outside, trying to get a run on the 74. Oh, he might have it. Oh, he's coming close to getting a run on this 74 here. He might be able to do it. He's still to the outside of him. Will he get a run on the outside of the tunnel turn? No, he won't. Spencer is going to remain out front, but here comes Tristan Walker. These guys have not split away from a pack. They've been racing in this pack the whole race. But Austin Spencer has been leading it the whole time. He's going to take the white flag here at Pocono. And it'll be one more time around the Pocono Raceway for the FireChat 150. Nicholas Samadillo coming out of nowhere. We might actually go 4 wide. It was Grattan there looking 4 wide for a moment, but he thought better of it. Samadillo in the grass. They're 3 wide through turn 1. But they keep it clean. Spencer out front by a good margin here in the 74. Bongsinor's all the way up the 3rd. He might take 2nd from Senor. I think the race is for 2nd place now. And they're going to crash! Grattan in the wall hard. I see Bartow involved. It's on the final lap rule. We will review it later. And the race back to the line. Austin Spencer. An easy win for him. And he's going to write his name in the history books today. He is now the all-time winningest driver on NAPAFan with 9 career wins. He wins the FireChat 150. Grattan all torn up. Well, you didn't want any crashes, did you? He's shaking his head no. You could say no, you know. No. But we ended up with 1, but fortunately it was on the last lap, so no racing was taken away here. The tough break for Colby Jackson, Stuart Grattan, they're all torn up. It took him 10 laps to do it. They finally crashed. It was Selsman getting in the Grattan there through the tunnel turn. As a matter of fact, it might have been Walker that kind of got up into Grattan. I'm not sure. Yeah, look at this 23 here. He kind of pushes the 17 up, and then the 17 gets clipped by Selsman and into the wall hard. You see Trey Bartow in the 10 go around, the only 2-time winner this season. I see Stapleton, Pericles, Colby Jackson. Oh, he took a hard hit to the inside wall there. A lot of trucks around, I should say. Let's get to the 6. There he is. And this is what happened to Colby Jackson. He got slid down the racetrack. Right there, he got hit. Thing went around and into the wall. Saw a Cup Series race here back in Season 1 where Riley White took a massive hit to that inside wall head on. Fortunately for Jackson, that was on the rear end of the truck and at about 40 miles per hour, so not much damage done, but he is actually going to finish in last place. It's a tough break for Stuart Grattan. He had a great race going for him. He's going to finish deep in the field for this one. But the winner is Austin Spencer, now the all-time winningest driver on NAPAFan, with his 9th career win and his 2nd career win in the Napa Truck Series. They're the official results right there. Bongsinor, Senor, Dufit, Samadillo, the top 5. Christian Master, Abe, Troxel, Hairgel, Arvin, Alonso, Jesse Turner, and Riley White rounds out the top 10 here at Pocono. And Grattan and Jackson, the 2 guys failing to finish, sort of finished, but they're both out. Well, they're not really out, but you know what I mean. So congratulations to Austin Spencer on his 9th career win on NAPAFan. I know he's a great friend of mine, and don't you think that I'm making him win, because I'm not doing that. He just happens to be really good. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Austin Spencer, and say bye for me.
Bye.
Okay. I will see you guys later. Here are the points for the Napa Truck Series.